You good? Recording.
All right.
Hi, my name is
Caleb, nice to meet you. I'm Russell.
I understand you work for Jacksonville Jaguars, so how long have you been working for this team?
I've worked for the Jacksonville Jaguars since 2001, so it's almost been 11 years.
What is your title and what type of work do you do?
I'm what they call a sales executive. I sell their season tickets, club seats, suites for the team.
Why did you choose to work in this field?
I chose this field because I knew I wanted to work in sports, and also wanted to be on the business side of things. That's what my major was in school, and I enjoyed doing that. So that ended up wanting to sell, knowing that I wanted to sell, and just like the fact that I was selling for a football team versus selling car insurance or something else. It was a little more fun to talk about.
What is a typical day on the job like for you?
For me, it changes. It depends on the time of the year. During our off season, I usually get to work about 8:30, and spend the first 2 or 3 hours prospecting, trying to find people to go sell our products to. And then sometime between, most of the times in the afternoon, I go out and meet with clients that were interested in what I had to sell, and maybe a company, maybe individuals, or maybe your parents or your parents' companies, and try to get them to buy certain products from us that we sell.
How do you feel about this season?
I loved it. Anytime you have exciting picks like that aren't offensive linemen, defensive linemen, it's a little more exciting to have a quarterback. So everyone's real excited about it, and it's been good so far.
What do you like most about your profession?
Just the fact that it's ever changing. It's always a new challenge. I like sales because I'm always challenged by goals or difficulties I have to overcome, which I really enjoy. But also like being around football. I grew up playing football and played football in college, so for me, just being around it and being able to do what I do for a profession is a lot of fun.
What advice would you give me if I want to pursue a career like yours?
The first thing is you need to make sure that you do well in school, high school especially, middle school where you start from. So that'll gateway into get into a good college or vocational school. By doing that, that'll also turn into how well you do and how much you learn. At that point, we can turn into a job where you want to go. So it's important to have a good foundation of reading, writing, learning, and be able to continue to become smarter and smarter and better at a skill set so that you can go be an asset to the company. So.
How does specific classes I might want to consider taking in high school if I want to go into your profession?
Yeah, I think probably the best stuff is for us is basically it's the business side of sports. So I do work for the Jaguars, but it's the same thing I would do if I worked for any other large company that needed salespeople. So for a good business background is important. Your accounting, your math, your English, so you can communicate well. Those are all important classes to take. And then when you get to school, you'll have an opportunity to become better at writing and reading and that sort of thing. And then that turns into the business classes where you learn the principles and foundations of business.
Specifically, how does your organization provide an economic benefit for your city of Jacksonville?
Well, I think this is an easy question for us because the Jaguars, fortunately, I'm proud to say we do a lot for the community. The Jaguars Foundation donated over $6 or $7 million last year in local community loan, and nationwide somewhere in the neighborhood of $50 million. So the charity end of it was quite a bit. There's a big impact there. And then it also supplies about 3,000 jobs on game days for people to come in, and then also about another 500 jobs throughout the year, whether it's people that run the stadium, people that work for the team like myself, people that do the upkeep and maintenance of the stadium, that sort of thing. So it's one, I think it's the charity end of it they do. Two, it's the jobs they provide. And three, the biggest thing is probably puts Jacksonville on the map. A lot of people don't really know where Jacksonville is until they turn around and hear about the Jaguars. So and they kind of correlate the two, and that puts us on the map. So we're fortunate to be one of 31 cities that have a football team in the United States that puts us on the map.
Are there any other comments you would like to share?
Yeah, I think just the biggest thing is to make sure that you realize how important. I mean, it's important to have fun too, but I think how important it is to do well in school and learn. This is time to really get a good foundation for the future. It gets even more important as you go on. Exponentially, it gets bigger and bigger. When you get in high school, it's important to put good grades. If you don't have good grades, you can't really, and good foundation, you can't get to schools you want to go to, and that turns into getting into a good school and getting a good job. So it's important to make sure you take this seriously while having a good time and enjoying yourself, and make sure you take school seriously and develop a skill set to read and write and learn. And that way it makes it easier for you when you get to high school. That makes it easier for you to get to college, and it gets you into a better school. And then it can turn to, basically at that point you can do whatever you like to do. You may not want to work for the Jaguars, you may want to go do something else. And that's how you would kind of go that route. But it's important to have good grades to that point.
And thank you for the time to come in and let me do your interview.
Sure. My pleasure. Thank you. Appreciate it.